What's up, everybody? It is your girl, Jab Queen Boxing, and we are back. I'm going to play something for you, and then we're going to talk about what the hell it is we just heard.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a
That's true
spirit
though.
from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid to have him when he go in that ring, he black out. He's not in there.
Yep. Y'all heard that right. Because I heard it right. And for some of y'all who are like me and are wondering what in the mama say, mama sa, mamaku sa is going on around here, well, I will tell you what is going on around here. Foolishness. And this is just the latest batch of it. And on top of that, I suspect there will be plenty more where this came from, simply because, as some of us may or may not know, the Brian Norman Jr. versus the Devin Haney fight has finally been announced. So now we will be adding Bill and Brian Norman Sr. to this circus act. So buckle up, people, because we are going for a ride. Back to Papa Bear Schofield. I am not exactly sure why he does not allow his son to do his own interviews. I mean, the young man had possibly candidate of the year for knockout. Um, on Saturday night. So, I mean, let the young man bask in his own glory. Let him conduct his own interviews, maybe interact with some of the fans, possibly, grow his fan base because although he does put that performance was good, he's had some shaky ones in the past. So we are going to want to see how he looks moving forward. Now, albeit that was amazing. I am nothing less than impressed with his first round TKO on Saturday night. However, he still has, some improvements that he can make. He still has some tough fights ahead of him if he wants to be amongst the elite in this sport. So, I mean, for now, I have no problem with him doing interviews and, basking in his success because that's what you train hard for when you have a good performance. You want the fans to know, you want people to know. The only issue that I have with this is that I want to hear from Kid Schofield. I want to see how he feels about his success. I do understand, that was his friend, and I'm sure that still plays a part, in his psyche as of right now. He expressed that Saturday night after the fight. And then to hear this, well, it was a little bit disturbing. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Um, Again, congratulations to this young man. I want to see him go far in the sport. I want to see him blossom. But more important than that, I want to get to know who he is. He barely speaks during interviews, and I get it. He's shy. You can tell that he's shy, but that's why he needs to do more of these interviews on his own so that he can learn to be comfortable. He can learn to open up, and he can learn to interact with people. This is a business. And we need to get to know who he is as a fighter if we are going to get behind him, rally behind him, and kind of support him throughout his career. It's just my opinion and an observation that I have been making since I have seen them on the scene. But furthermore, I did notice that there was some sort of statement made by Gervonta, since his name has been called. Obviously Schofield's been calling out Shakur, and they said they'll knock Tank out and all these different things. And obviously Tank responded. I do not think he is ready for the top level competition yet. Although that performance he put on was a good performance, Tevin Farmer is coming off 3 losses, so there's that. He had an injury. There's also that. Not to downplay his accomplishment at all. But I am simply saying that I think he needs a few more fights, fine tune some things before he can get in there and start mixing it up with the top level guys. As far as him calling out the winner of Zepeda versus Shakur, you had your opportunity to fight Shakur. Okay, you fell ill in Saudi Arabia. I have no proof to state otherwise, so for now, I will go with that. However, that was an opportunity that you were presented with. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, you did not decide to capitalize on that opportunity. Now you're back calling him out after a dominant performance. We get it. We understand. It's marketing. Trust me, I get it. However, take a couple of more fights and then maybe try and get in there with some top level competition, because from where I sit, you already missed two major opportunities. You had Shakur on the table and you had Abdullah Mason on the table. So for now, head down, get back in the gym, see what's next for you, and move forward. Congratulations on a dominant performance once again. Until next time, y'all know what to do. Catch me on a panel.